Good morning or good afternoon. I'm sorry that I can't be with you today, but I have some business to attend to with Eleanor. Today we're going to be talking about distinguishing fact from opinion, okay? So let's begin with our guided notes. At this time, you should have this guided notes sheet, and you should have a pencil. I'm using a pen, but you should have a pencil. First thing, please write your name at the top of the paper. So I'm going to write my name here at the top. And we are going to be distinguishing fact from opinion, making sure that we know the difference between fact and opinion. And remember, there's also commonplace assertions. Commonplace assertions. And these are things that most people believe to be true. So it might not necessarily be true, but it's just something that most people believe to be true. For example, many people believe that if you go swimming right after you eat, then you'll get cramps in your stomach. Science has proven that that's not necessarily true, but it is a commonplace assertion, and people still wait a significant amount of time before they want to go swimming after they eat. Now, written statements may be facts or opinions. As you read, you need to be able to tell the difference. A fact is something that can be proved. So I want you to box in that word fact and underline something that can be proved. A fact may be shown to be either true or false. Okay? An opinion is what someone believes or feels. It cannot be proved to be true or false. People believe and feel different things. Words such as feel or believe and best or worse often signal opinions. Okay, other words such as, anytime you see adjectives or describing words, those also signal opinions. For example, she's pretty. Okay? Pretty is an adjective, but that is the way someone feels or believes to be true. You can't prove that someone is pretty or not. Now let's take a look at our guided practice. Think about facts and opinions. Remember, facts are true, can be proven. Opinions are beliefs or ideas and cannot be proven. Number 1. In the sentence below, draw a straight line under the fact and circle the opinion. So it's giving me instructions here, so I'm going to do what they're telling me to do. So I'm going to draw a straight line under the fact, and I'm going to circle the opinion. That's what it wants me to do when I read this sentence. Sam and Debbie both write poetry, but Debbie's poems are better. Sam and Debbie both write poetry, but Debbie's poems are better. So which of those can be proven? Something that it's true because I can actually see it or prove it in some way. And which of those is just the way somebody feels or thinks about something? So my fact in this sentence, the thing that I would underline is Sam and Debbie both write poetry. And I would circle Debbie's poems are better. So I could prove that Sam and Debbie both write poetry. I could look at their poems, or I could witness them actually in the process of writing. But saying that Debbie's poems are better, that's just the way I feel about Debbie's poems. Somebody else might think that Sam's poems are better, so it could change from person to person. Number 2, Draw a line through one word in the sentence below to change it from an opinion to a fact. Okay, it says, our school has a wonderful basketball team. So in other words, which word can I eliminate to make this a fact instead of an opinion? What word can I eliminate? Okay, well, I know that a fact is something true that can be proven. And when I look back up here at my notes, an opinion is what someone believes or feels, cannot be proved to be true or false. People believe and feel different things. Words such as feel or believe and best or worse often signal opinions. Adjectives or describing words. Adjectives or describing words. Well, what's the adjective or describing word in this sentence? What's the describing word in this sentence? That word would be wonderful. So I'm going to put a line through that. So I have changed it from our school has a wonderful basketball team to our school has a basketball team. Now, can this be proven? Could I see the basketball team? Could I watch them practice? Yes. Okay, so this is now a fact. Now that I've eliminated this adjective, I have changed this into a fact. Now, there are going to be some adjectives occasionally that don't necessarily signal opinion. If I say that someone is tall, I could prove that someone is tall, just by looking at them. So that's different. But because that one doesn't involve any kind of a belief. That's something that I could actually see. So keep that in mind whenever you are using this strategy. Now let's look at example number 3. Put an X by all the sentences that are statements of fact. So statements of fact meaning they can be proved. I live in a town on a lake. Many people travel from miles away to visit my town in the summer. People visit because this is clearly the most beautiful lake in the state. Okay, I live in a town on a lake. Can you see the lake? That seems pretty straightforward. I don't see any adjectives being used, so that sounds like a statement of fact to me. Many people travel from miles away to visit my town in the summer. Well, if I could prove that if I look at maybe hotel records. I could see that in the summertime, more people are checking into hotels in the area than during the regular year. Or we could look at the profits from businesses. Usually when there's a lot of tourists, then businesses like restaurants and stores will make more money. So this could possibly be proven. So I'm going to go ahead and put an X by that. People visit because this is clearly the most beautiful lake in the state. Well, I see some adjectives there. Most beautiful lake in the state. Most beautiful right here would make this into an opinion because someone else might not think that this is beautiful. So this would be our opinion. So I'm not going to put anything by that because it says to only put X's by the statements of fact. So now we're going to pause here for a minute. If we scroll down, it says read the paragraph, then circle the letter in front of the correct answer. People take cars into New York City every day. I think all drivers should be required to take riders with them first. Fewer cars would mean less fuel used. Besides, riding along is boring. And then our questions are, which is a statement of fact? The first sentence, the second sentence, the last sentence. Which is a clue to an opinion? I think fewer cars and every day. And there are 2 reasons given for drivers taking riders with them. Which is the opinion? So this one only has an A option and a B option, and you're figuring out which of these is the opinion. So when I'm annotating my questions, which statement is best statement of fact, I'm going to box this in. Fact, true, which is a clue to an opinion, cannot be proved. 2 reasons given for drivers taking riders with them, which is the opinion. Again, I put cannot be, sorry, you can't see that, can you? There we go. Cannot be proved. Okay, so now I've annotated my questions. I'm going to read through them. We're going to set the timer for about 4 minutes. And when we come back, we will discuss what we have read. I'm actually going to give you 3 minutes. I think you can do it in 3. Okay. Now we are going to go over our answers from questions 4, 5, and 6 in the next video.